beforehand. So, sorry about that. Wanted to say a couple things about the building. Thanks everybody for being here, by the way. I appreciate y'all coming. I'm Carolyn Bach. If you don't know me, I'm the president of the St. Genevieve Art Guild. Very proud to be that person. What we have here is a very, very historic building. It is French Revival architecture in theme with the French festival today. On the side of the building is a plaque saying it was dedicated in 1935 to commemorate the bicentennial of this city. But not many people know that it was actually opened its doors in 1933, and it did so as our town's museum and library. The very first thing that happened in that building, appropriately, was an art exhibit. Not just any art exhibit, but an art exhibit by two of the founders of the St. Genevieve Art Colony. And we're very proud of that. And I got to thinking about that lag between 1933 and 1935, and I counted it up, and it was 22 months between the time they had that first exhibit and they did the dedication. And I realized that we had an exhibit. When the county granted us a lease, we couldn't wait to get in here. We knew we had a lot of renovation to do, but we wanted to have an exhibit in here. So the first thing we did was an art history exhibit about the POW camp at Weinberg. That was in September of 2019, the lease was in August. So here we go. We wanted to have an opening in May of last year, then we put it in October. Well, we all know what happened in 2020. So here we are today, 22 months after the first exhibit. We are rededicating this building as an art center and an art museum. And the purpose of that is to bring art to the community through displays, through education, through art activities and experiences, like the ones we're planning for you today. We have art experiences for children and adults today. And so, of course, the first people we need to acknowledge is the County Commission for giving us this opportunity. The commissioners that were in place when this all came together. Our presiding commissioner, Gary Nelson. Commissioners Joe Gettinger, who had a big part in this renovation, and Commissioner Randy Barr. We need to thank them.
Yes.
And then we want to acknowledge the ongoing support of the current commission. And again, presiding Commissioner Nelson, Commissioner Karen Stuckey, and Commissioner Randy Brzezicki. So thank you. He's going to give Gary the opportunity to say something, but we took him off the golf course and he says no. We also want to acknowledge the city of St. Genevieve, represented here today by Mayor Paul Hassler. Thank you for your support and your continued help with the site. Also want to acknowledge State Representative Dale Wright. Thank you for being here. We borrowed Dale from the French Festival. We want to thank the French Festival for allowing us to share their special day. We really appreciate that. Is it Sandra over there? Aha, okay. Missouri Department of Economic Development. Chandra Cabot is one of the French Festival mainstays, long time. Appreciate that. Okay. And of course we want to thank the St. Genevieve Art Guild. We have got just an amazing group of people here. I've got a wonderful board that's worked with me all the way. The membership is just amazing. You'll see their amazing art when you go inside. They're all terrific artists. But in addition to that, they're also great volunteers. They have a multitude of other skills. We've had people come forward anytime we needed anything. We needed a sign, we needed carpentry, we needed HVAC. People were willing to get down on their knees and scrub floors and put tile in. I just can't say enough about this group. When the volunteers were needed, people came forward and said, I will help. And that's what you need in a group like this. We're all volunteers. We've racked up probably thousands of hours of volunteer work getting this building ready, and we're so excited to come see it today. It's been a long time coming, but we now have a home for the St. Genevieve Art Guild.
This would never have happened without her leadership.
No.
Never. Never.
Okay, well I think the time has come. The big scissors are here. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you all. Welcome to the St. Genevieve Art Center and Art Museum. Brand new St. Genevieve Art Center and Art Museum. Give you a little tour of the place. First off, we have the history of the building, and we've illustrated it in some photographs. This is an old postcard of what it used to look like back in the 60s. This was back when they were still meeting here to plan the bicentennial. And those bookcases that are in the background of that particular photograph are still here. They're bookcases that are against that wall over there. And they have art books in them now. We are offering classes. You can see some of the class offerings here. Children's classes, adult classes. That's something we couldn't do before we had an art center. Now that we have a place to be, and we have all these wonderful cabinets to store all our supplies, we can offer a lot of different things to the public that we couldn't do before. The other historical part of this building is that these two paintings here have been here since 1933. They were part of the original exhibit that opened the building. That one is by Jessie Beard Brickley, and this one is by Amy Schway. This one is Father Ban, to those people who know a bit of St. Genevieve history. He was our priest at the church for some 50 years, I believe. We also have a sign here telling about the first exhibit at the museum. And thanks to our historian, Anna Kirchner, we also have the guest book from that exhibit, which has in it some signatures from some very famous St. Genevieve folk from 1933. We also feature the art book that was written about the St. Genevieve Art Colony. We're very proud of the St. Genevieve Art Colony having been here. It was one of the longest lasting art colonies. A lot of times they would form and then things would happen and they didn't last. Ours was kind of special and it went for almost 10 years. The rest of the museum area is dedicated pretty much to showing art to the public. That's kind of our mission, is to bring art to the public. And so we have quite a display area. Currently, this exhibit has 31 different regional artists. It's got over 125 pieces of art in it. And so we're very happy to have this space to showcase those artists. This does encourage other people to create art. People come in here, they see this, they want to make art, they want to do art, join us. It is a place for making art. Art happens here, is our motto. We also have this historic piece of furniture over here, which is the bakery case from just down the street on Merchant. This was from Tony's Bakery, and great timing. I'm talking about the bakery case, and who walks in but our town historian? This case was something that Bob remembers from being a youngster in St. Genevieve. He tells me that he remembers, Bob, you told me one time you remembered seeing bakery goods in this case when you were a youngster. And so the case has been preserved by the Art Guild as a memorial to Tony's Bakery, and it also comes in very handy for what we're doing here in terms of checking out the place and a home for some of our art history books. So we're inviting people to come see the new St. Genevieve Art Center, and thank you all for enjoying this tour.
You want to explain a little bit about what you're doing?
Okay. Doing basket making as people in colonial times were doing. If they needed a carrier for anything, they had to use their own. And so that's what modern basket making came from. And they did very creative styles and dyed the different colors. They would have to go out and press their own leaves or bark and strip it. It's quite an ordeal to put the material for that. But it was a necessity for containers.
Well, this is a crackle glaze. You take a base coat, like a dark brown color, something dark. You paint it first, and then you put this crackle glaze, which I don't have out here, but it's crackle glaze, and then you paint it on there, and you wait until it starts to dry, and then you do a light top coat, which is a light pink color, on the top of that, and as it dries, it crackles. And it kind of gives this like weathered wood look. And I like to do it as a deco art. You can paint on top of it or just leave it as is. You can do it on all types of surfaces, you know, metal. You can do it on wood, glass, whatever you want to decorate and give it a little weathered look. Basically, it's pretty simple. It's just a little time consuming sometimes. It works better if it's under 75 degrees. Basically what it does, you know, I'm just playing around with some double-loaded single-stroke brush strokes to kind of decorate it some. So, and this type of painting is sort of called like the old folk art or deco art, where you just double-load your brush and do one stroke to make it happen. I'm just practicing right now on a fleur-de-lis. I haven't ever tried that before. If that can happen. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. If you like painting and you like art, it's fun too.